Is it on? Yep. Okay. This is my WWE main event live reactions. I actually, look at that live. No, I did actually. I remember. Did I do a live reaction last week? Let's see what happened last week. Oh yeah, I did do one last week. It was 2 weeks ago I didn't do it. My bad. So yeah, but I went on WWE.com and we're gonna get Curtis Axel versus Dolph Ziggler, and they did announce WWE Championship match on WWE.com. But my sister took the laptop from me, so I never got to see what it was. But yeah, the Titantron's going off right now. You can see Santino, The Shield, Dolph Ziggler, Randy Orton, Wade Barrett, probably Cena, Miz, Big Show, Undertaker, Sheamus, Ryback, and Daniel Bryan, CM Punk. I don't know why they're showing Undertaker though, if he's never going to make an appearance probably on that show. But yeah, that's it. I like the theme song for the main event. Pretty good theme song. And it's in Cincinnati, Ohio. I was going to be doing commentary alongside Josh Matthews, but there's no Miz tonight after what happened last night. I'm going to pick Dolph Ziggler to win this match because I want him to win the match more. I like Curtis Axel, but I want Dolph Ziggler to win this match a little bit more. I think he deserves it more. It's Alex Riley and Josh Matthews on commentary.
Ringside with Alex Riley filling in for The Miz, who was brutalized by a malicious Randy Orton Monday night.
Yeah, Josh, the marching orders given to Randy Orton, maybe the execution of those orders taken a little bit too far, considering the fact that all of this took place in Cleveland, Ohio, the hometown of the Miz, right in front of his mother and father.
The latest on The Miz in just a second.
So who is Curtis Axel gonna have Heyman in his corner? Oh, even he's got Ryback in his corner too. So.
Curtis Axel also involved in action this past Sunday at Night of Champions. Then you see Paul Heyman being wheeled out by Ryback. We don't know the extent of the business relationship between Paul Heyman and Ryback. Heyman may be the luckiest or the most conniving and cunning individual in WWE.
I know, I kind of like it's weird though because Ryback's like, oh, I'm not. He's sticking up for. He said that he's sticking up for Paul Heyman. He's gonna make sure that CM Punk never bullies him again. But Ryback's been bullying people backstage for weeks, so I don't get why. But yeah, the CM Punk and Ryback feud. I think it's gonna be better this time because Ryback. I think since Ryback's the heel this time. CM Punk's a good heel, but I think when Ryback's the heel, it's going to be even better. And he can actually talk on the microphone a little bit more. He didn't talk much last time, really, when he feuded with CM Punk last year. I will admit, too, Ryback was a little late getting out there on Night of Champions. Like, Paul Heyman did, and you can see that Paul Heyman has that gay look on his face.
I thought it favored Paul Heyman, although he didn't seem too happy about it. He's happy now.
So it is Dolph Ziggler, former World Heavyweight Champion, defeated Dean Ambrose, the United States Champion, this past Monday night on Raw in the ring with the Intercontinental Champion, the Paul Heyman client, Curtis Axel. Again, don't know the relationship between Heyman and Ryback just yet.
Right now, Dolph Ziggler just took him down with a little arm drag. That's pretty good.
So much happening this week in WWE. Mentioned that Miz was brutally beaten by a nefarious Randy Orton Monday night on Raw. Miz not here. He has
no Miz tonight.
Bruised collarbone, pinched nerve, difficulty moving his neck. Miz is being evaluated day to day. We certainly wish the Miz a speedy recovery. After being beaten down at the hands of Randy Orton, so many different levels of anger from Orton this past Monday night, and it all started at the beginning of Monday Night Raw. when Triple H would come out and put the
Dolph Ziggler taking him down. This actually is going to be a pretty good matchup, though. Curtis Axel, tremendous wrestler. Dolph Ziggler himself, a tremendous wrestler. It's going to be great. And Dolph Ziggler just showing his moves, showing off. That's what he is. He's the show off. Maybe imagine what a week it would be too for Dolph Ziggler. Like, how much bragging rights would be if he beat both the United States champion and the Intercontinental champion in the same week. He did have a shot at both championships if he wants.
They're on to us, Daniel. So how can Randy Orton not think that something's up? And now the championship is in advance because of that.
Judging by the reaction we saw from Daniel Bryan this past Monday night, Bryan seemingly having no idea what Scott Armstrong was talking about.
Needle a gut by Curtis Axel.
There's a rift, a lie somewhere. Either Scott Armstrong was lying or Daniel Bryan is lying about his involvement.
The way this picture is being painted,
Curtis Axel just taking full.
Either Scott Armstrong or Daniel Bryan.
I like Curtis Axel though. I think actually Curtis Axel was even like he wasn't the greatest as Michael McGillicuddy, but he still had that wrestling ability as Michael McGillicuddy.
An exclusive interview on WWE.com with Michael Cole about this situation, covered here by Axel.
And yeah, you can see Ryback and Paul Heyman on ringside. You're gonna wonder if they'll play a role in this match. But I just kind of want I think I want Ziggler more to win this match.
Confused as I watch this unfold because as of Monday night, I mean that just did not look good.
And yeah, so yeah, this main event actually doesn't look like a bad show so far. I mean, Curtis Axel versus Dolph Ziggler kind of got me hyped to watch the show because that's both great in-ring workers.
And we saw that as well. And at Night of Champions, there was a stipulation saying there should be no involvement in the WWE Championship match. And Randy was a little confused by that. Why did that happen? Triple H said because we are testing
Nice body slam by Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel's actually doing pretty well for himself.
The vicious Randy Orton. And that's also what
He's not going to get him off axe handle with a chest off the top rope. Or like second turnbuckle.
Is not here tonight. The reason Alex Riley has joined us on commentary. As Curtis Axel displaying a vicious nature as well here against Dolph Ziggler. You know, you fast forward to everything that happened on Monday Night Raw. Daniel Bryan again put into a situation. Another match against one of the members of the Shield, this time with Roman Reigns. And finally, the superstars in the locker room had seen enough because Randy Orton's, again, levels of anger.
And Dolph Ziggler was one of the people that came out and helped Daniel Bryan fend off the Shield.
Out came the cavalry.
Yeah, it was going to be the same
but yeah,
as it was.
you know what I still, I actually would like to see, like, this could be a great maybe mid-cut feud between Curtis Axel and Dolph Ziggler. I don't know, but I think they should do some mid-cut, the U.S. title feud with Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose. I'd like to see them cut a promo on each other. Like, we haven't seen like a mid-cut promo since last time I remember a mid-cut promo happened was probably when it was Big Show versus Cody Rhodes for the Intercontinental Championship. They're doing their build-up stuff. No, actually it was Christian and Cody Rhodes. Ooh, Ziggler. Curtis Axel just taking control.
Ziggler may be in trouble. Ryback looking on with Paul Heyman, Curtis Axel in control. Dolph Ziggler in a bad way right now.
I'll be back. Start? Yep, it started, okay. Curtis Axel was just dominating Dolph Ziggler, and now Dolph Ziggler fought out of it, but he misses the turnbuckle. He misses the splash into the turnbuckle. He's not gonna get him off missing a splash. No way. But this is actually kind of like a match that you really want to see, like on a Raw and a SmackDown. I don't know. Like main event's actually a good place to do it too. Like against the boost stuff. They should have like. They should do stuff like this more often. Like, I think what I like about main event is you get to see like different styles wrestle. Like you don't really get to see that often. Dolph Ziggler versus Curtis Axel, that's different right there. That's a first. Ooh, backbreaker. I almost said backstab, but that's not what it's called. You can see Ryback and Paul Heyman watching the match.
I will give this to
This alliance is, like I said, it's very weird alliance. It's kind of cool though too, because now like, other than the feud, like a year ago, CM Punk and Ryback were feuding, and CM Punk was the heel with Paul Heyman, and Ryback was the babyface. Now it's switched around. Ryback's the heel with Paul Heyman, and CM Punk is the babyface. So it's like, this isn't gonna be bad at all. Ryback's a good heel. He actually is able to back it up. He's having that bull. Ooh, he just threw Ziggler around. He's not gonna get him. He's either gonna get his hands on him or kick out. And as for Dolph Ziggler as a babyface, he's a great babyface himself. He's actually not a bad babyface though. Like if the crowd's behind him, I think the storyline with the Triple H Corporation is kind of making him more of a babyface. And now I'm glad that they're gonna put the Miz finally in the storyline, because when he was feuding with Fandango, like, I think he should really be in the storyline. I kind of would like Punk to be in the storyline, but the Paul Heyman storyline is just as great.
You can see the relief in the eyes and in the face of Paul Heyman smiling at ringside.
And I don't think CM Punk's gonna be in around WWE wise. And maybe since Ryback's kind of a SmackDown guy, it probably won't happen. Maybe CM Punk will start making appearances on SmackDown, but that's probably not gonna happen. CM Punk's just a Raw guy. And Curtis Axel with that drop kick, he's gonna kick him. And Curtis Axel is actually doing a pretty good job too as Intercontinental Champion. He's been having defenses before, like he's had defenses against guys like Wade Barrett, Chris Jericho, The Miz, and this past Sunday against Kofi Kingston. So he's having like pretty good matches with it. And I think maybe Curtis Axel could be a future World or WWE Champion. I actually think he has an interview to be a World or WWE Champion.
Ziggler can put that behind him. Here against Curtis Axel, Ziggler did tell us Monday on the WWE app that he has been distracted as of late. Took those distractions beside him.
Oh, clothesline right to the back of the neck.
Victory over Dean Ambrose. Curtis Axel, lateral press once again. And again, Ziggler stays alive at 2.
And the more I watch Curtis Axel when he throws that first shot, almost
Curtis Axel right now, he's been dominating though. He's actually looking pretty strong in this match.
Knowing his opponent's going to duck, following with the right hand, very effective move.
See what's going to happen now. Curtis Axel with a steel pole. That was a nice in-ring move by Dolph Ziggler.
Look in the eyes of Heyman. You just hear that.
Yeah, and I'm not a Heyman fan. I don't agree with what he does, but it's hard to argue.
Curtis Axel, shoulder first to the steel post moments ago. And now all of a sudden it's Curtis Axel in trouble. As Axel will try to beat the count and get back into the ring and see if this match can continue here.
There's a lot of space for Dolph Ziggler, a little bit of a momentum change if he can just get himself together and mount a little bit of offense.
Oh, here comes his comeback. Drop kick. No, not anymore. This comeback isn't quite coming, but it's coming.
Dolph Ziggler, such a warrior, such a fighter.
Splash.
Flurry of offense building.
And now he's going to do those 10 punches in the corner. I'm not going to count, but I know how it goes. He punches and he goes 1, 2. So yeah, I know how it goes.
It's not showing off, if you can back it up. And now just unloading on Curtis Axel.
With a neck breaker. And now he's going to go for the zigzag. I think Ryback is going to get on the apron.
So athletic, so determined is Dolph.
Oh, no. He actually hit a flying clothesline. Which he's not going to get him off that. He's taken out.
The inside leg, and Curtis Axel powers out at 2.
I love how Dolph Ziggler uses all of the momentum that he has coming off the ropes, because he isn't the biggest guy. He's about 200 pounds. But he's so
Curtis Axel.
Oh,
nice back suplex right there. It was with strength and it was with nice strength. Like it kind of, I don't know if he was struggling on purpose, but I don't know.
But again, how could you not be? That man's a machine. He's standing there 290 pounds, 6'3", and Ziggler knows the damage that he's done here in the WWE. And now with Paul Heyman by his side, the sky is the limit for both of them.
It's gonna happen now.
Axel feels like
he's going to finish him off with the neck breaker. Backslide. Nope. Bay Master, he's taken out. Kick out, kick out. Paul Heyman looks a little bit worried himself. And Heyman can't really give him, you can tell Heyman can't give advice this time because Paul Heyman's in that wheelchair.
Always has a plan, not only for himself, but his clients as well. As Dolph Ziggler looking for the zigzag. Shoot off by Curtis Axel. I've seen this before.
Perfect play. Oh, counter.
And Ziggler had it scouted. And now Dolph Ziggler.
Jumping DDT, good move.
It's got to be it. Covered by Ziggler. Curtis Axel down and somehow kicks out at 2. What a DDT. What a match developing here on Main Event.
So not a lot of WWE superstars can throw a DDT like that, but Dolph Ziggler is so explosive and so athletic. He just drives Curtis Axel's head down in the mat.
On an incredible week here in WWE.
What's going on? Is this going to be the Ryback distraction?
The action continued Monday night on Raw. It rolls on here on Main Event.
Ryback. Oh, this could do it for Dolph right there.
You know, it just makes me sick. I gotta watch this over and over and over.
Ooh, being hook clothesline on the outside when the referee wasn't looking by Ryback. So it looks like Ryback and Curtis Axel are gonna be like a tag team kind of. And maybe like when like Brock Lesnar come back, all the Paul Heyman guys will be together. Imagine seeing like Ryback. I know is no Brock Lesnar, but imagine seeing like Ryback and Brock Lesnar together. That would be kind of like cool because it's like two muscle guys are together. And now he hits that sort of neck breaker move.
If Axel picks up the victory here, and I think he will.
Curtis Axel. I'm not gonna complain about that because Dolph Ziggler looked pretty strong and it was a good match. Well, it was a decent match. It wasn't the greatest match, but it was a decent. And now you can tell Paul Heyman's smiling. He still kind of has like gay look when he looks at Ryback, like he's gay for Ryback, like he wants Ryback.
And then Alex on the outside, you just had to watch this.
And that's all it takes, a distraction and a clothesline from a 290-pound machine. And then we always see this out of Axel, that inverted neck-breaking DDT that finishes off Dolph Ziggler like Curtis Axel just 8 innings and then called in the right-hander to close. I mean, Dolph Ziggler doesn't have anybody you can tag into.
There's a reason that Paul Heyman is still around in WWE. That is because of the 290-pound.
Curtis Axel though retain. Don't even retain. But Curtis Axel gets the win though, regardless. But good match. Well,
in Paul Heyman's world. Earlier today, an exclusive interview was released.
Oh, it's probably going to show.
Michael Cole with WWE COO Triple H, in which Triple H discussed the now abandoned WWE Championship, the controversy that happened in Night of Champions, and the future of the.
It's probably going to show it on Main Event, so it will probably show it on Raw and SmackDown too. But Daniel Bryan. Oh, it's going to be something on SmackDown though, but it's just showing him on inside the beer. That's cool. You can get the Wyatt family poster as well. That's cool. Okay, I'll be back when it comes. Oh my gosh. Alright, so now it's showing the Triple H sit-down interview with Michael Cole.
What would you do, Michael, in that situation? That one of your senior referees, a trusted company man that has been there for 20 years, looks to the guy next to him and says, "They got us, man." He clearly indicated that there was something between the two of them. Now, the result was what it is, but Pete Rose was banned from baseball for life for gambling on games.
Ooh.
What would that punishment have been if Pete Rose had been found to be in a conspiracy with an umpire to control the outcome of the World Series? Daniel Bryan is still here. I didn't jump on that conspiracy theory. If I did, he would no longer be with the WWE.
So it's fair to say you will continue to look into this.
I'm going to look into this, and I'll get to the bottom of it. In the meantime, Daniel Bryan, and this is what everybody doesn't know, Daniel Bryan is going to be granted his rematch. Daniel Bryan will go one-on-one with Randy Orton at Battleground, and the winner will become the WWE Champion.
So that'll take place at Battleground in Buffalo, Orton versus Daniel Bryan for the vacated WWE Championship.
That's right. And does that seem like I have a problem with it? Does that seem like I'm jumping on somebody's bandwagon? Or does that seem like I'm being fair and calling it the way I see it?
So it's going to be Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan. We all knew that was going to happen, but I was still going to watch it. But that's going to be cool to see. I wanted them to add a stipulation, and right now Kofi Kingston's having a match. No hero. Oh yeah, and I still like the fact that the superstars got involved in the main event. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the entire interview with Triple H and Michael Cole. Yeah, but it's gonna be Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. I'm gonna pick Kofi to win this match. Yeah, I'll pick Kofi. I don't know. I just want him to win. I don't really care. But I'll just pick Kofi to win this match. Just why not, right? I don't know. This one's tough. This one, I don't really care too much about these guys right now because they're not really doing much. But I'll go with Kofi Kingston to win this match. I don't care if I get it wrong though. Like the Curtis Axel Dolph Ziggler one is, I didn't care what one. Like, I just wanted to see a good match. This one I just don't care about at all. Like I like both Curtis Axel and Dolph Ziggler, but these guys, like I like Kofi, I like Fandango, but I just don't really care about Kofi Kingston anymore because they kind of fucked up his push in 2009 when they should have beat Randy Orton at TLC, but it didn't happen. And then he just holds so many Intercontinental titles, the United States titles. He was in a tag team Raw Truth that I didn't even care about. So, and Fandango, he hasn't done much really since WrestleMania. Like he did still feud with Jericho, but his big thing was really WrestleMania. He's over with the crowd, but he's just not over with me. Like the little Fandango thing they do is just dumb to me. I don't like it. Like it was just like the fan. I like the fact that the fans are giving their opinions about it, but the thing is though, WWE made it this big thing. Like the Yes chant at least was catchy though. Daniel Bryan, I think like WWE made it, but Daniel Bryan made it more. Like I have a feeling if the fans went into it, they would have killed that off. But they made a big deal out of the Fandango thing. Like it was just a one-time thing that the Jersey crowd did, and it was just a one-time thing. Like I thought it was cool. It actually got started too when Fandango had a match with Kofi Kingston. So yeah, I still get it. I just don't really get like why they get into that though. I'm gonna be see ya. I don't even think Alex Wiley's really a wrestler anymore either. I like him on commentary though. Alex Wiley's pretty good on commentary. See, the match is going on and I'm talking about a commentator though. That shows how interested I'm into it. I think this is what. Oh well, right.
I don't think there's any calm waters for any.
I'm not gonna lie though, Kofi Kingston's a good talent, but it's like
definitely in a better situation than Kofi is this time.
Kofi Kingston just is gonna be. I think he's just gonna be like a mid-card guy. He's gonna be like Christian was, but at least Christian there was something to care about. Like at least he got main event shots sometimes. Like he did kind of get the ECW title, which is I guess kind of a world championship. But it was more like a mid-card. The ECW title was like a world title, but it was like a mid-world title. Like it's like a mid-card world championship. That's kind of what the world title is now, to be honest. So the WWE Championship goes on both Raw and SmackDown. Anyways, the World Title is just kind of like a mid-card. I like it, a big mid-card championship.
Absolutely. I've always had a tremendous amount of confidence in Kofi Kingston. And sometimes,
Kofi.
I mean, who can pull that off here? Just Kofi Kingston, I believe. And it's regroup time here for Fandango.
Kofi Kingston's in control.
Kofi Kingston may in fact be Spider-Man. Watch this by Kofi Kingston landing on his feet right there. How impressive was that? And then Kingston would follow up with more offense.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if it's ready. Alright, it's ready. I'll still watch the match and I'll give my thoughts on it though.
When he wants to slow things down. His nature wants to stay upbeat and up-tempo. Fandango obviously trained in ballroom dancing. We see that before and after every match. But Fandango, I mean, what's the match?
Fandango's kind of in control. Like, he's not really. He's just kind of getting some offenses. He's not like full control, but he's in like mid-control.
He's a great striker. Actually came up with Fandango on NXT and was in the developmental system of WWE with him for a long time. And there is no...
Even, I'm not saying like Johnny Curtis was any better either. It just feels like Johnny Curtis / Fandango is just missing something. I don't know what Johnny Curtis is missing though.
Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, winning a triple threat match this past Monday night on Raw. The Usos next in line to challenge the Shield for the tag team title. Yeah, that's so incredible to me to see. I'm good friends with the Usos, and they're great people. And now they've gotten their shot before, but now they're really, coming into their own and have a chance. I think, Josh, they have a chance in beating the Shield and becoming tag team champions.
Yeah, I did talk about the Shield thing a little bit. I actually do think they have a chance to become tag team champions. I actually would kind of like to see them be tag team champions, but at the same time, I like the I like what the Shield do with championships, and I think that you could show the credibility in the Shield. So it's like, but we'll see where it goes. I think at Battleground they get the shot. Ooh, suicide dive. Yeah, but Kofi Kingston just did a suicide dive, which was pretty good actually. Oh, it's on. I'll be back when it comes on. Kofi Kingston still in control. Yay! Yay for Kofi Kingston.
And before the break, we saw some dancing from Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston even did some dancing as well. Cool. It's like how fun racing on this one. I even let you guys see this.
Distraction there by Summer Rae, who belongs nowhere near being on the apron there, but nonetheless, it has allowed Fandango to capitalize.
Fandango's in control.
Partner tonight for Fandango. From time to time, she knows when to get involved behind the referee's back. Take another look. Fandango's turning it around. Summer Rae and Fandango kicking the ankle with Kofi Kingston out. So a little bit of 2 for 1 there for Fandango. The assist from Summer Rae and then going of Kofi Kingston. Look on the broadcast to Joshua main event. I actually saw Summer Rae get Fandango disqualified that evening. So it's nice to see, at least for Fandango, that she's on the same page as him tonight. Fandango shoots the half cover here, Kingston kicks out. So you're saying the fact that Summer Rae is learning the ins and outs of when the official is tied up and paying attention to what's going on in the ring. Yeah, she's making herself more valuable, which is always a good thing here at the WWE. Just a charity, man. Seriously, man. Don't want to be fired by Fandango. That'd be pretty funny. I don't think you should be fired by Fandango. Summer Rae, yeah. Alex, you were telling me before the break, during the break,
Come on, get the gas, get the gas!
Slow down, Kofi Kingston. Get the speed of Kingston out of this match. Yeah, and it's funny to bring that up because I think both of these superstars have very similar styles. But Kofi is so athletic and so agile. Fandango is really only defense is to slow him down. Most unorthodox or Kofi.
I just lost.
Fandango. Shoulders on the mat, and Fandango trying to win a Spanish medium. Yeah, I'm always impressed with Fandango. He comes out of the entrance and there's a lot of dancing, a lot of glitz and glam, and his ability to transform throughout the match and really get violent and just pick his opponent apart and break him down.
I lost. I got 984. Look at that. I got 984. And I got 177,165 points. I went in the air 21 times. I broke my neck once. I did 0 backflips and I did 32 flips. I'm a boss. Now I can buy stuff with it. Let's get this fully upgraded actually. Oh, it is fully upgraded. Let's get something upgraded now. Go.
Kickoff. That was a blast, by the way, man. That was really cool. Good to see Santino Morella, All-Star panel, and we were up there. We watched the pay-per-view go up there, hung out. Great time.
Yeah, you see, I just bought an engine and tires, both for $20,000. Each of them were $10,000. Let's see how it works now. And now I'm walking out my tractor and on Forest. Oh my God, Kofi Kingston, by the way, is in control. I'll give you a little update to the match. You're gonna do a comeback and boom, blah, all that shindig.
Together a series of moves. There's Kingston trying to close in on a victory against Fandango here. Here's some dance moves he knows. Boom drop by Kofi Kingston.
That's just good for the force though. You can drive the traction on it and stuff. And now Kofi Kingston, by the way, is going for his whatever his finish is called. Trouble in Paradise. Oh, I broke my neck at 239. No, 241. How embarrassing. I only got 4,565 points. I did no flips or nothing there. I'm going to use my rally call on Alien Planet. That's pretty good.
Superstars were jockeying for position there. Fandango off the kick to the side and ahead the kick out by Kingston. This is going to be an instance that whoever scores last is going to win this match. A lot of offense, a lot of points on the board. A lot of determination we're seeing as well, Alex, I believe. Yeah, Kofi, and he has that in spades. I mean, heart, determination, fire. It's going to be hard to keep Kofi down here. The unorthodox styles, the different training methods that go Fandango and Kofi Kingston. And now Kofi Kingston with a little yes to the left. Down to Fandango. Fandango down at top out at 2. Summer Rae just barely lost.
I need gas. Wait, is there gas up here? Nope. I made it to the gas just in time. Kofi Kingston won by the Trouble in Paradise. What a shock. I only got that one right, but I don't give a fuck.
from Kofi Kingston. Watch how Kingston's going to land on his feet right here. Unreal. Unreal. What do you do if you're Tom Dyer? And Kofi Kingston can also dance as well. Kofi Kingston certainly proved a lot here tonight on Main Event.
That was boring. You can tell I played Hillclimb Racing doing it, so that means it's pretty boring. I walked out the Valley Carlo and Alien Planet, so that was cool. But Fernando was pretty disappointed that he lost. Oh, I could have shown Big Show knocking out Dusty Rhodes. That's gonna suck.
It was the Big Show who would seal the fate of the American Dream.
I'll be back when it comes on. Wait. Let's watch the sellout DVD. He's gonna get a big DVD because he thinks it's cool. Well, he thinks it's cool to cost Daniel Bryan a WWE Championship.
A lot of people are talking about this gentleman. They say the star of the future.
He'll play the big leagues. That's all that comes with it. I didn't get in this business for any other reason. I just want to be great.
Are you ready?
He knew within himself he was going to achieve greatness.
Today marks the beginning of a new era. You see, in this industry, just like in life, everything evolves.
This is about me. It's about me reaching my goal.
Destiny begins now.
And now I'm showing a main event ad with the Miz hyping it up. I'm showing his heel days.
They're defiantly egotistical. I am the face of this company and positively entertaining.
He just showed him doing. It just showed him doing his like little clothesline move he does in the corner to Randy Orton. But yeah, that's that. Now wait. Now I'll be back when it comes on. Okay, it's showing a Raw rebound. Let's see what it's gonna show. It's gonna show Big Show getting dust out by Dusty Rhodes.
I'm not here as the American Dream tonight. I'm here as Virgil Ramos.
This is her name. There you go.
What's good for business? You watch a suffering young man lose his job. Goldust comes in and takes a mighty swing. Having two sons you are proud of, two sons that you love with all your heart, and what's best for business? I heard there is a business proposition. Well, Stephanie McMahon, get with it.
In doing what's right for business, we would like to offer Cody Rhodes his job back.
This is
Or
important.
we can give that job to your older son. There's only one open spot, and who better to make that choice than you?
I'm not going to make that choice.
You know what? This is very typical of you. You make this all about yourself. It's all about Dusty Rhodes and his decision. I hope they can find it in their hearts to forgive you.
Stephanie, you can go straight to hell!
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Oh,
Hang on a
he's
second.
dropping.
This hardly seems fair. Oh, Big Show!
Big Show must feel so helpless. Big Show asked you why, guys. He's broke.
Since you couldn't make a decision about which one of your sons would get a job, then you're going to have another choice. Would you prefer to be dismembered by the Shield or knocked out by the Big Show? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll make it for you. Big Show, knock him out. You have nothing
That's just awful right there. How can you not have any remorse for what you did? Like, I gotta understand the Shield because they're making an impact, but Stephanie McMahon. Big Show was her friend when a little girl when she came to the WWE, and now this.
You know, Josh, I know Dusty Rhodes personally, and even when it comes to developing talent, family comes first with this man, and in my opinion, he was forced to a decision that nobody should have to make.
And the latest on Dusty Rhodes is this: all the X-rays and CAT scans came back negative, except for an X-ray on Dusty's jaw, which showed that his TMJ was knocked out of place. It was put back in place. From what we understand, Dusty is very sore, and we will be continuing to follow and monitor this situation daily.
Oh, Damien Sandow's have a match. Please win this match, Damien Sandow, please. Thank you, WWE. Give him one win.
Money in the Bank contract winner, the World Heavyweight Championship, Damien Sandow.
Please give Damien Sandow one win. Cut him a break.
Why Damien Sandow didn't cash in his Money in the Bank contract this past Sunday at Night of Champions. Champion Alberto Del Rio was out thanks to Rob Van Dam's Van Terminator. Alex Riley explains why Sandow didn't cash in. Next.
I'll be back. Please give Damien Sandow a win. Right now it's showing a Raw ad.
Malicious actions. You're fired.
Big Show?
And merciless tactics.
What happened to the Randy Orton of old?
Randy Orton's gonna destroy this!
Finally caught up with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
Here comes the locker room! We got anarchy!
How will the King of Kings stop the outcast? Raw, live this Monday, 8, 7 Central, only on USA.
Yeah, let's just like question what they're gonna do. I still don't get why he handcuffs his briefcase to the turnbuckle if Cody Rhodes isn't a superstar anymore. Oh, Damien Sandow better win this match. Damien Sandow better win this match. I'm too scared that he's not going to do that.
Give Damien Sandow all sorts of fits here. Gabriel can get going to a fast pace against the intellectual savior of the masses. So Alex Riley.
Come on, Damien. Damien Sandow hasn't really won anything. At least if he wins this match, it'll be something. But he lost to Santino a few weeks last time.
World Heavyweight Championship because he refused to let go of the cross-arm breaker and Rob Van Dam. But after the match, Van Dam delivers the Van Terminator all the way across the ring.
Unbelievably impressive.
Del Rio out cold. Why didn't Damien Sandow cash in his Money in the Bank contract?
You want to know?
Please.
You really want to know?
Do it.
He is way too dignified, Josh, to take advantage of a situation like that. Come on. The intellectual savior of the masses.
We heard something similar to that this past Monday night on Raw. As Justin Gabriel off the drop kick, trying to get off to a fast start here against Damien Sandow.
Have Damien Sandow get some wins under his belt now.
What's the situation? Another cover here. Will Damien Sandow use to cash in the Money in the Bank contract?
You know, I know he's a smart man. I know that he's going to pick his spot. And like he said, he's a guaranteed World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, wow.
Again, there was an outpour of tweets and all sorts of things on social media for where was Sandow this past Sunday. And I can understand that, but honestly, what's it to them?
I mean, it's his briefcase. He can cash it in whenever he wants. If he feels
Lateral press.
he's too
Yeah, he's
dignified
good.
to take
I
advantage
want to
of
go
that
back on
moment,
his
then, get off the guy's back.
I don't care about this match either.
Damien Sandow may not successfully cash in the Money in the
Want to
Bank.
rock on my rally cup? No.
say that this guy is a future World Heavyweight Champion.
They also say, Alex, that when you let the champion know when you're going to cash in, you are not going to do it successfully.
I didn't say he's going to let anybody know. I just said that night he didn't choose to do it.
And out. There.
Yeah, I'm watching the Super G's on the highway. Where's all the cars though?
Steal that opportunity from his former best friend, former WWE superstar Cody Rhodes, and there's the Cody still yet from Damian Sandow. Took out by Justin Gabriel, but he's too big inside to cash in on a vulnerable champion.
Yeah, I mean, it's up my opinion that in the Money in the Bank match, Damian Sandow did the right thing.
Sandow man speaks his name here.
But in the weeks and months to follow is where I have problems.
If Justin Gabriel can turn things around here against Damian Sandow. We've been talking throughout the night about the superstars that we've been another cover here by Gabriel. We've been very vocal and very quiet in their views on how the direction of WWE is being played out under the control of COO Triple H. Damian Sandow has been very supportive of everything Triple H has been doing. Justin Gabriel, another one of the superstars that ran down to the ring this past Monday. I can try to assist Daniel Bryan. Lateral press cover here.
Yeah, and I think really it comes down to what type of man are you? Are you a man that's going to stand up for what you believe in and believe in?
Oh man, my phone battery came up saying 13% or less, and it cost me though, and I lost by breaking my neck and getting out of fuel. My distance was 1,098 miles, and I got 30,150 points. I went in the air 32 times. Ooh, phone house and rock bottom. Finally wins the match. At least it's not really much of a win though, because it was against Justin Gabriel, but I'll take it though, because they've been losing. Now he's gonna talk on the microphone.
For Damian Sandow here.
And still, your Money in the Bank contract holder and guaranteed next World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Sandow.
Sandow's going to have to eventually
You're welcome.
pull the trigger. Cash in that Money in the Bank
He's
contract.
got a year. It's only September. He won it in July. He has a while.
World Heavyweight Champion Justin Gabriel calls Iran.
Well, at least he got some sort of win, even if it was against Justin Gabriel. But considering that he lost to Santino last week, at least this is something for a win. But I don't think it's gonna. I think he's probably still gonna lose on Raw and SmackDown. So hopefully though his losing streak's over, but I doubt it. I honestly doubt Damian Sandow's losing streak's over. That's the end of the live reactions. As you can tell, they suck because of the show, but this probably has to be the worst live reaction I've ever done so far.